Good morning, and how is everybody doing today? It's so beautiful these mornings. It's so calm and absolutely stunning. I'm missing that light really early in the morning, but anyway, hey ho, I'm not going to complain. No way, no complaining, blaming, and shaming here. So, the big six, the lymph. So, Nicola's going to be on tomorrow, and she's going to be teaching you some more stuff. But the real challenge of April is to do this big six, which is really just attending to your lymph. And it's almost like, your inner shower. You're looking at that fluid that's inside the body. We understand now that the body is primarily plasma, water. It's fluid, it's liquid. I mean, there's so many different ways to look at it. Not only that, looks like the barrier reef. It's got all these little invisible critters living on and in us. And the lymphatic system is a drain for things to get out the body. Now, the body can deal with a level of toxicity. And all disease is two things, in its absolute simplicity: too much toxicity and not enough of the good stuff, whether that's nutrition, love, etc. So it's too much of one thing and not enough of the other. So when we're doing the big six, it's like having your internal shower. You're saying to the body, well, first of all, you're actually overriding your past programming and your whatever else you've been doing, your routine, your morning routine, because everything that we're teaching you, intermittent fasting, breath work, letting go, mindfulness, meditation, all these things that you can just add in a little bit to your routines to help your cells. And that's what it's all about, and it's free. And everybody can do it. And you can intermittent fast. It doesn't take any time. You're going to give back the body so much energy. You can breathe, you can change your own chemistry. And as soon as you change your own chemistry, you will change what you're thinking. And then you can be mindful. What am I saying? What am I saying to my cells? What am I saying to other cells? If we just look at each other as big vibrating masses of cells, then we maybe start looking at it a wee bit differently. I like this one back to front. Yeah, I do. I thought it was kind of choking me. So the lymph and the liver month. So this is again just this is the educational part of Heal Scotland, just so that you've got a completely different, much more exciting view of the body, and understanding that you're not a victim of the body, which has been the biggest myth ever. That the body's like, what's the body doing? It's like it's not even yours. Other people are telling you what's wrong with it, and here we are living in it and not having no understanding of how incredible it is. And that's what's happening now. We're waking up to it. Whoa, what if I have the power to heal myself? What if the body's communicating really important information to me? And what would it take for me to reduce the pain, to be rid of the pain, to be rid of the label, whatever it is? So you're asking the right questions. Remember, if you don't want it, don't say it. So you turn it into a question, and then you ask, is it true? I can't heal myself. I'm not doing enough, or blah, 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 whatever story the mind's coming up with that we've hooked on to believe. So we start going, is it true? And I'll tell you right now, no. None of our negative thoughts are true. They're quite simply there because of how we're feeling, or maybe because of others around us. I really do believe in the 80-20 rule. If you've got so many people around you that do not believe and they're telling you this is the way it is, it can be quite a challenge if you're not very strong-minded, or if you don't have a real clean awareness yet, to actually not get drawn into other people's stories and belief systems. And maybe as yet you don't have the courage to say, well, actually, that's not how I see things. Good morning, how you doing? So when we look at the lymph is the pond in the garden, and the cardiovascular, the blood's like the stream. So it's moving and it's cleansing and it's going round and it's doing its thing. And the lymph is just kind of hanging out there without a pump. So when we deliberately go in and move it, it's a bit like taking the scrubbing brush around the toilet or taking the scour around the bath or the sink, or if you do your own cleaning these days. So all you're doing is you're disrupting what's there, and that makes it an awful lot easier for the body to eliminate things through your elimination organs, which are also designed to filter things. So your gallbladder, your kidneys, and your liver is in particular. This is when, if you come to the festival next weekend, Sarah's doing seasonal yoga, and it's about the liver. So this is, and everybody knows that, spring detox. Get the nettles and stick the nettles into your soup. Make a tea with the new nettles. The powerful, powerful green energy. The nettles are just so, so powerful. They're one of the most super plants in the universe. And I think because they're so abundant, we tend to think that things that are really rare are the things that we want. And in actual fact, the planet's like that. Here's some medicine. It's all over the place. But we just don't know, and maybe the stinginess. I just go out and use rubber gloves to cut them off, blanch them quickly, job done. Chop them up really finely in your salads, through your scrambled eggs, make a tea, make a tincture. Start to sound like Claire Houlihan. Lots of different ways that you can really support these organs. But of course, one of the main things is water. Clean water. Now, people ask me about water all the time, tap water. Avoid it. I mean, I'm not saying I never drink tap water, because I do. But in the main, I distill my water. When I was living at the farm, and when I'm up at the farm, we're on our own private supply. It gets filtered the way Mother Nature intended it to, through the rocks and the sands. But, you know, there's so much crap and tap chemicals. And it's just, if you're drinking that every day, it just puts another toxic burden in the body. So, and buying water is expensive. Then you have the plastic stuff that, oh, don't even get me started. But you want to find a cheapish way. Difficult, obviously, if you're a big family, because it turns out, I mean, I probably filter 2 litres a day, and that's, you know, sometimes not enough. So we do, but drinking lots of water flushes it out. So if you look at this, the big 6 is the scouring brush, moving everything around, and then you drinking plenty of water. That's what helps move it through the body and through the urine, because that's one of the easiest ways for you to detox. But remember, so is the breath. 1 atom in and 2 out. So you can really detox the body by breathing consciously. So if you're like that, yes, spring, but I'm still not feeling quite on my game, you start doing these techniques, start taking control. You know, this freedom nonsense, it's a fantastic concept, but are we ready to take it on? Are we able to, if you want to break free from the system, from the pharmaceutical model, then you need to be willing to take action, because if you don't, you can fall into the story that you've been given. So in order to defy the odds, we have to defy our daily routines, and we have to override the programs, and everything we're teaching you, you can do. And if you do it every single day, then you're going to feel so much better. If you just want more energy, just set yourself this one challenge this month, the big 6. So just start fairly firmly, but not too, it doesn't have to be too strong. You don't need to make your arms sore. And then just tap. I think it's about 10 times. Nicola will be on tomorrow. She'll give you the clear direction. And then the other side. And think your liver is azure green. And this is where your generosity and your anger can be held in your internal organs. If you're feeling that right now, thinking about your elimination organs and feeling that you're just letting all of that go. Allow yourself to be appreciative and generous in this moment. And then you're up here at your neck and your okay, I'll see you in a wee bit. Just rubbing gently, again, firmly but gently in there. I'm not 100% sure I'm doing this right in terms of the tapping and every bit, but I think this is the way you do it. As I say, you can, and you're communicating with the body. You're really telling the body, okie dokie, I'm here to help you instead of torment you. Just See the azure green colour of the liver and feel it letting go. It's like you're taking the hair out the plug hole so the body can do the detoxing itself, which of course it always does. Now again, around the armpit area, you're not really underneath, you're just across the top. And for women as well, particularly, you really feel this area can be softer. Labia, if you're talking about me. And again, so we're just like going, just moving. Now this possibly you're going, this is too easy. Even I can add this into because what we like to do is we go, well, these easy things are not powerful. Letting go, bring it in and let it go. How can it be so? Because we're always looking for complicated solutions. This is a preventative thing. And also if you have any dis-ease, you're going to have to be less toxic to heal. It's as simple as that. So this is a brilliant way to do. So that's your top 3, okay? Across your collarbone, in at the neck, and then just at the arms here. And then you're at the groin area, just here. I look like Ricky Gervais here. And again, because these are like the bottleneck, the things can get caught around these joints. And that's anybody that knows anybody with lymphatic issues, they'll get swelling in these areas. So we're just like that. Okay, toxins, move on. Okie dokie. And we're in the under back, under the legs. Because again, that's another bottleneck, isn't it? Oh, do you know what I forgot? I was like, I've forgotten one, the belly. And there's lots of different belly ones you can do. I know when my mum had lymphoma, it was here. And also with Kathy Grout, who wrote Why Rabbits Don't Get Lymphoma, it was along here, this lymphatic area, that the tumours were. So again, it's just, you're talking to the body, you're communicating. Brilliant, well done. So now drink some nice, clean, clear water, and or your AG1 greens, that's what I'm going to do, and your whatever it is, clean water. People always want to put stuff into stuff. Oh, I add this, I add that. Would you shower with that? What's the cleanest you're going to feel when the water is fresh and clean and clear with nothing in it? And I know, poor you, I like lemon, I like ginger, I like this, and I'm not saying don't have that, but do have clean, clear water. The less, we're taking stuff out here, giving the body less to do. So as you have less to do, the body has less to do. Make it easy on yourselves. Okay, so remember the green colour of the liver, how you can pack your liver with castor oil, put some frankincense in there, and that helps to pull toxicity out through the skin. The castor oil, very high frequency. The castor bean is a very high frequency bean. And because what's happening is there's a communication going between the skin and the organ and the oil. It's phenomenally powerful. And again, really easy and simple to do. No matter how busy or how tired you are, that's something that you can do. Pack your liver. So, and imagine it, visualize it. You maybe don't have a budget for castor oil. That can happen where your things are tough. Use your yi. Take your attention to the liver area and see that green colour. Get a picture. But we know from visualization that having a picture of a really healthy liver can help. You don't want a diseased one. You want a healthy, vibrant, clean, clear one. And remember, the animal with the liver is the dragon, which I find really interesting. I don't profess to understand all of that, but yeah, this is what we're understanding from the Chinese traditions, thousands and thousands of years old. And always remember, do no harm. That's the main thing, because we can destroy this incredible body without realizing that we're doing it. So all this stuff is completely non-invasive energy. you, energy in motion, you taking action to help your cells. Now, remember intermittent fasting, breath work, letting go, mindfulness, and now the big six. Anyway, have an awesome day, and I will see you sometime this week.